the time I got back to my apartment, I was mentally exhausted. I played out the events of the evening in his mind while getting ready for bed. What the heck happened? I asked myself. I really enjoyed her company and conversation, and I thought she was having a good time. She's funny, smart, and charming. She is beautiful as well, especially in purple. She seemed to have enjoyed our meal together, even the part about eating with her fingers. Everything was good, so I thought. She seemed to understand me. I even let her share my dessert, something I never do. I had to admit he was taken back by the whole opening door thing, but it was cool. So what the heck just happened? She was giving me all the signs that she was very interested in me and going out again. She didn't even seem to be interested in my family's wealth. I thought we were having a really good time, connecting. I wanted to do it again, and I thought she would like to too. Why did she ask, was I interested in Sabrina? Does she think I am interested in her? Then he sat back on his bed with his tank and shorts looking at his packed luggage. He was preparing to another week-long trip with his brother, Cyrus, to Europe. With these thoughts plaguing him, he managed to say his prayers, put in his earbuds, listen to music, and slowly drift off to sleep. But the only person who was on was Jasmine. Getting up the next day was not a lot of fun. I hardly slept last night before, and it showed on my face. I rose early, prayed, and got ready for my trip with Cyrus. At 8 a.m., the car arrived and drove me to the private jet with his brother waiting inside. "Hey, Cy," I said, looking at his brother. "Hello, rough night?" he said, smiling, and Daniel just looked over his shades at his older brother. "Who was the lucky lady who was with you last night?" his brother smiled. "There was no lucky lady," I said, "just a very rough night, just nervous about this trip." Cyrus knew his younger brother very well. He knew that he was lying, and he knew not to push. During the entire trip, Cyrus noticed that Daniel was distracted. Although Cyrus did most of the talking and wanted to show a strong Soleimani family front to the suppliers that they dealing with, he could tell something was still off with his younger brother. On the flight back, Cyrus asked again, "Hey man, are you okay?" "Yes, I am fine," I replied, trying to sound convincing but failing miserably at it. "You seem so distracted this entire trip, and you did not even go out once while we were Europe. I heard that Regina was so looking forward to seeing you again. Regina was my partner in crime back in the day when he was a playboy, a life that he had given up a long time ago, and he was not interested in her or any else except for Jasmine. She was still the cause of his distraction. Sitting on the jet, I came up with a plan. It was more like I needed to pay someone a visit, someone who I knew just who call to get the advice from, since this was uncharted territory. Michael and his wife, Angela. He decided to pay them a visit and get a home-cooked meal and some advice when they landed back in Atlanta. For the first time during this whole trip, he began to smile.